Good evening. I was on wild garlic today, during the daytime of course, and I harvested some wild garlic for just a regular eating in its fresh way, because that's the best way how you avail of all benefits. Once it's in a dry form, there is not much left. It's more for culinary issues, like when I make wild garlic salt, it's great, but for culinary issues you can't really avail of the benefits. But let's get back to the topic. So I was harvesting wild garlic today, and before I go to bed I decided I will make some medicine that will support or supporting excellent memory, and it's good for or against anti-sclerosis as well, and more stuff. But these things that are stated in the literature of Maria Treben, and I'm quite based on her literature and publications. I went through her publications, and I found these notes about wild garlic tincture, that if you want to avail of wild garlic benefits or properties through the whole year, you can do so, but either in its fresh way, and we know very well that in Europe, in Eastern Europe, wild garlic is on for max 1 month. When you're back in Ireland, you would be able to avail of wild garlic probably for 5 months, but once you're in Europe, Eastern Europe, your wild garlic available just for 1 month, so you can avail of it in its fresh way. But if you want to preserve its benefits, its magic and its healing properties, you can do so in its tincture way. So you can use alcohol to prevent it. So tonight I will make a tincture from the fresh leaves, wild garlic leaves. This is Allium ursinum, but you can use Allium trichocum ramps if you wish. This is wild garlic, but the ramps will do exactly, they will serve in the same way like wild garlic. It's a related family, so go for it and use your ramps as well. You're using fresh greens that were washed and dried, or you can use bulbs that will be available in a fall time, but I'm not after bulbs, I'm using fresh greens. I have these stems that I will chop off. I'm not using stems, I will use them in the cooking, or I will just eat them fresh. Stems are perfect in adding into soup or just eating them fresh. They are like spring onion. Amazing. They're so juicy. Very nice. And sweet. They're actually more sweet than spicy. The leaves, they would be more spicy. Okay, I will leave it and I will use it for something else. Try to get the leaves as young or as small, as baby as possible. When they're sprouting from the ground, when it's mid-April or end of April, they would be ready, they would be sprouting already, and this is the best time when to harvest them. When they are baby ones, they hold the best benefits. They are full of all benefits in its fresh way. As they mature, as the plant mature, it's getting more or less powerful, because it's moving or concentrating energy into buds, creating buds, flowers, and then the flower is of course dying, and you're harvesting roots or bulbs. Some people do harvest them, but anyway, so use fresh leaves or bulbs for this tincture. So chop them nicely, chop them thinly, or just chop them and display them loosely in a glass jar. So this will be alcohol extract. You will pour over this alcohol, grain alcohol, which is 80 proof or 100 proof, and you will let it sit in a sunny place. If you don't have any sunny place, then you just use some warm place, and let it sit there at least for 2 weeks, 2, 3, 4 weeks, and then you can strain it, and you will be taking 10 to 15 drops every day. Either you will be taking it either in water or under your tongue or in some tea. So that will do every single day during the whole year, or whenever you feel that your memory is not as great as you wish to be, or when you're suffering of mentioned issues that I already have mentioned before, arteriosclerosis and so on. It's very good for your veins, so for the vein system. So you will be taking this tincture, or anyway, I'm gonna take this tincture because I know that lion's mane, medicinal mushroom, lion's mane is very good for supporting your memory, good for Parkinson, Alzheimer, and actually for the whole nerve system. But I'll be honest, I was never able to find this wild mushroom in the wild. So, you know, wild garlic is, I know it's a wild plant and it's something different, but as far as I learned from Maria Treben's literature, it's supporting memory. It's very good for perfect memory. So I will just try it and I will be using it. So fill your jar with wild garlic leaves, and then you will fill it up with alcohol, whole grain alcohol. Just use plain alcohol, no flavored. Okay. Interesting thing about wild garlic is that it's a great means against chronic diarrhea or difficult diarrhea, or diarrhea that is combined with diarrhea that is combined with the colics. But at the same time, it will work against constipation. Also, when you're taking this wild garlic on the daily basis, what was quite interesting to read is that all worms will leave your body. So it's pretty strong and potent medicine, and great food as well. It will lose your body, all the worms. Or if your kids are suffering from, you know, those kids worms, it's good to, you know, let them eat this. So just use some whole grain alcohol. Just make sure that all wild garlic or rams are covered with this alcohol, and keep shaking this jar every single day. Let it sit at a warm place, as I said, or warm place or sunny place. Wild garlic also eliminates heart disorders that are based or were with insomnia or intestinal origin. I probably mentioned that wild garlic is great for, or it will heal chronic skin diseases, and it's very good means for cleaning your blood and stomach intestinal system, and also mucus. It will get rid of the mucus from your body. There is one interesting recipe with this wild garlic. I know there are lots of recipes, but if you want to avail of this wild garlic once it's out of the season and you suffer from breath of, or short breath, you know, you can't breathe properly, you have short breath, or you're suffering from some I don't know, tuberculosis or anything in connection of this, if you have chest trouble, you can take a white wine, you can chop the leaves, as I did now, chop the leaves of the green, of the wild garlic, get a handful of leaves, good handful of leaves, and simmer them shortly in a white wine, just shortly, and then strain wild garlic from wine and add some honey, and keep taking this white wine or wild garlic wine on daily basis. This is a great medicine how to get rid of the of these chest trouble issues that I just mentioned. So that's another interesting I would say more remedy that you can avail of wild garlic during the whole year, or you know, you can preserve its powerful magic in a tincture way. So that's another recipe. If you're suffering of shortness of breath, you can drink it. You can then drink it on daily basis. It's good for elderly people as well, but for anybody that is suffering of you know, chest troubles. So actually wild garlic is actually same like regular garlic, but it's more powerful medicine wise, you know. So it's very good once it's up to use it and, you know, to avail of it, because it's provided for us, so, you know, why not to use it. So this will be wild garlic tincture that is for promoting your memory and for or against anti-sclerosis. And you can be taking 10 to 15 drops daily on a daily basis, or whenever you feel that you need it. Shake it, as I said, I'm missing some lid. Shake it every day, you know. So there is some lid on it. Shake it every day, so you know, alcohol can circulate through wild garlic more properly, and it can be more extracted in the proper way. I'm trying to think what else I could tell you about this medicine. I mentioned chronic skin disease, cleaning. It's good blood purifier, same like stinging nettle. Very good for stomach and intestinal system, but in its fresh way. You have to be taking wild garlic in its fresh way, you know, not in the dried way. Dried wild garlic is great culinary, you know, it's nice for the taste or for the fragrance, but it won't be holding its power and all the properties once it's dried. That's why they're making this tincture for memory, for equivalence, and for mentioned issues. And that's why you can preserve it in, I don't know, you can freeze it probably if you wish. You can freeze pesto as well. I'm freezing wild garlic pesto, and I'm freezing wild garlic stems. I will chop them and freeze them. But if you want to extract benefits, you have to do it with something stronger. So you do it with alcohol, either 80 proof or 100 proof. So wild garlic medicine. So that's all for tonight. Hope it might be beneficial for someone. Okay, cheers and bye.